The other day I went to the eye doctor and I about smacked him because he told me something that I thought was horrible. He said that I had 40-year-old eyes. Now, that upset me because I'm only 39. But the point of the matter is, as we get older, it's harder to see. And by this time in mechanics or shop guys' lives, they pretty much can look at something and say, you know, this is a 15, 16 or whatever. However, I'm late to the game and I haven't memorized what they look like by sight, so I still have to read them. Now you look at that, and that's awful hard, little fine print, hard to read, right? So, got a little tip for you. We're going to mark them using some fingernail polish. Now, with that, let me tell you two things. Number one, I learned this a long time ago. If you're going to be doing projects using fingernail polish, don't use your wife's fingernail polish because you get all metal chips and crud and dirt in it. You put it back and then your wife gets it on her toenails. You're going to get whooped. Now, here's something that I just learned with the second wife, okay? If you're going to go to the store and buy a brand new bottle of toenail polish, right? And you're going to leave it out, leave the receipt out so she can see that you just purchased at the beauty supply store a nice bottle of fingernail polish that is not her color. Be prepared for her to ask, who you get that for, right? So tell her what you're doing. And all I'm going to do, I'm just going to get me a little rag here, a little shop rag, and put a little bit of alcohol on it. Fingernail polish remover would work good too. And I'm going to take my fingernail polish, and I'm just going to brush it in the lettering. This is a lot like scrimshaw. Okay? Brush it up in there. And then using just damp. You don't want a whole bunch of fingernail polish remover on there. You're just going to wipe it off. This also works real good to mark your stuff. In a shop, you got a whole bunch of folks. You want to make sure that they're using their tools and not your tools. If they borrow your tools, you get them back. You know, you can mark them so that you know whose is whose. The deeper the cut markings and the more, you know, dark or bright or whatever contrasting colors, the better this will work. I'm using a metallic gray. I thought it was dark, but it's a lot lighter than I thought it was. I was in such a hurry to get in and out of the beauty shop because the girls were looking at me kind of funny digging through the fingernail polish that I didn't take time to really check and get the right stuff. See how you can see it better? You couldn't see it at all in the beginning. 17 millimeter. That one turned out real good. 19 millimeter. Whole lot easier to see. If I'd have used black, which is what I thought I was getting instead of this metallic gray, it'd be even better. This wrench, a lot deeper cut, shows up a whole lot better half-inch. Alright? So there you go. Don't use your wife's fingernail polish. Don't get your rag so full of fingernail polish remover that it gets in and takes it out of the wrench markings. Just want to get it off the surface. And that is all there is to it. And I hope that was useful to you. Until next time, you catch us online, www.tandgun.com.